Good morning, and welcome to Saturday, Super Saturday with our Facebook Live 28 days of fasting from wrong thoughts and wrong foods. I am your host, Rhonda Ferguson-Lewis, your spiritual and transformational impact coaching. We're here today, our topic being get the junk foods out. Yes, we want you to get the junk foods out. So we'll say good morning to Teresa. Good morning to Lucretia. Thank you, Frank. How are you for joining us this morning? Happy retirement, Frank. I didn't get to tell you that, so I can tell you that now. Happy retirement. And so this will be good for you too, because as police officers, we didn't always eat well. So this morning we're talking about getting the junk foods out. And so we want to thank you all for joining us on today. We're not going to keep you long. We have a two-part series. Today we're talking about fasting from the wrong foods, and tomorrow we're going to talk about fasting from the wrong thoughts on Sunday Soul Sessions. But today we're talking about junk foods, our number one enemy in America. Yes, it is. And I'm your host, Rhonda Ferguson-Lewis, your spiritual and transformational impact coach, here today to make an impact on you. Listen, if you didn't get our special edition newsletter on yesterday, we released it, which has listed what we believe are 24 of the most popular fast foods that we as Americans especially indulge in 4 to 5 times a week that are killing us. We put in the article what it has in it and why is it detrimental to this body that God created, and he created it for him to come and dwell in. The scripture tells us to buffet our bodies daily, to present our bodies as living sacrifices, holy and acceptable unto him. And we've come to the conclusion here at the Winning Image, and in this part of our ministry called Going Beyond Weight Loss, is that we believe that we ought to eat to live. We ought to eat to live. And that means reversing a lot of the things that we've been taught by our standard American diet and by other dietitians that have taught us to eat things that are not good for us, to drink things that are not good for us. They may taste good, they may be convenient, because that's what fast food is. It's fast, it's cheap, and it's convenient. But everything that's fast and what's good does not mean it's good for you. And we want to address that this morning. So if you want that newsletter and you did not receive it, you can email me at rfl@thewinningimage.net. That's rfl@thewinningimage.net, and I'll get that newsletter over to you. And we want to remind our newest listeners and those that have been with us throughout the 28 days of fasting from wrong thoughts and wrong foods in February, that if you want to join Kev and I on our 10-day green smoothie detox, 10 days of a green smoothie detox, you can click the link below in the information box that's below the video, and you'll be able to it will send you right to a free downloadable ebook that we've written calling Detox Your Life, Detox Your Body, Detox Your Life. I apologize. Detox Your Body and Detox Your Life. Because detoxification means more than just what you eat, but today we want to deal with what you are eating. So again, we want to thank you for joining us. We want to thank my hubby, Kevin. Hi, Valerie. Good morning. Good morning, Stephanie, for joining us. Good morning, you all. So we want to get right into why we're here this morning. And if you received the newsletter, then you read already that fast foods and junk foods are not good for us. As a matter of fact, we address those 24 that we believe that are detrimental to our health. Fast foods are high in calories and low in value, low in caloric value. That means that they're high in sugars, high in calories, but they have no value to our body, none whatsoever. As a matter of fact, they're so high in calorie and sugars and salts and foods and toxins that are not good for us, GMOs and glutens and everything else that's not good for us. The body has to have energy, so then it destroys it as fat. And that's why we have so many obese people in America right now. And we need to be able to know that if we can reverse a lot of the diseases that come from obesity, that come from this fat being stored in our bodies like pockets. We've even made as a society fat beautiful. And listen, all of us are beautiful in God's eyesight. But if the fat you have on your body is making you sick and diseased, then we have a remedy. It's not our remedy. It's this one that God wrote long time ago in the Bible in Genesis 1, where he told us what to eat. And so we want to say that a plant-based diet is the best thing that you can do for your body when you want to eat to live. And you may say, well, how am I going to get the protein? And how am I going to get the calcium? And how am I going to get the iron? Well, you can get this all in a plant-based diet. And we've proved that over the last 28 days that we've been talking to you. So we're not going to rehash that this morning. You can go back and listen to some of the recordings. You can get some of the newsletters. And you can keep following us for the next 5 days until we conclude our fasting from wrong thoughts and wrong foods, because our 28th day will end on February 28th. So what are junk foods? I already told you, it's those things that are prepackaged, that's fast, convenient. You can buy them at your local convenience store, your local drive-through and drive-by restaurants. You can buy them in gas stations these days. You can even buy them in your grocers' food markets, because those are those prepackaged meals that we just want to pop in the oven, microwave, 3 minutes to 7 minutes, they're done, and we're eating them. But have you looked at the ingredients that are in all these prepackaged foods that are causing us to be sick and diseased? We need to recognize that these fast foods are carrying so many carcinogenics and toxins and sodium and different food colorings and dyes and different items in them that are making us sick. It is said that over 1 out of every 2 males will catch cancer in this year in America, and 1 out of every three females. That's high in numbers. And you know why? It's because we eat things like cheeseburgers and milk. We drink milkshakes and pepperoni pizzas and tuna melts, which was my favorite. Even Caesar salads. The salad's not bad, but it's the things that we put on the Caesar salad. Hamburger chili and nachos and popcorn shrimp and cheesecake and hot dogs and fried rice and fish fillet sandwiches and chicken nuggets and fried chicken. Oh my goodness, is chicken not good for you people? Think about all the hormones and steroids and things that they feed the chicken just so it can be on your table within 7 weeks. It's amazing. And then my favorite was fish. I had gotten rid of all the meats, all the sweets. You know, I ate sweets every now and again, but it was fish. I said, I got to hold on to fish. Let me hold on to fish. And then I realized that, because even in the Bible it says you can eat fish with scales. But here's the problem now with our world. They're dumping so many toxins and chemicals in the waters in every ocean. Even in the Alaskan waters, the Russians are dumping over there. Guess what? It's making the fish sick. And so when we go in and we scoop up all these fish and we bring them to our dinner table, or we buy them at our grocer's market, unless you've seen that fish grow up on a farm with no chemicals and no toxins, you don't know what you're eating. Because the fish itself, the snapper, the grouper, the salmon, may be a good fish to eat, but because of what they're dumping in the waters, those chemicals and those toxins are absorbed through their skin, absorbed through their meat and their flesh, and then we cook it, we fry it, we fillet it, we barbecue it, we grill it, and we eat it. And so therefore, even the fish we eat today, unless we've seen it grow itself, seen it farmed itself, it's not good for us either. So we have to make some hard choices. We really do have to make some hard choices. We are one of the sickest nations in the world. We are one of the most diseased nations in the world. And it is said that over 50 to 55% of our diseases are preventable. Why? By what we eat. By what we eat. Not what we do, not where we go, not where we live, even though environmental issues are at play here too. But basically, 50 to 55% of diseases today are preventable if we would just learn to eat right. We have to get the junk foods out. The result of junk food and fast food consumption has made this country obese, has made this country sick, and has made this country diseased. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, arteries being clogged. Like we said, autoimmune diseases are on the rise. And we're treating them with other things that come through our body that are toxic as well and cause us to get sick. And that's even some of the medicines. Have you read some of these medicines today? Have you heard the commercials where they'll say, it treats this, but then all these side effects, those things are harmful to the body as well. And so we've been doing this, Kevin and I, for about 2 years now, 3 years now, where we brought other people in, and we've seen, even we are witnesses ourselves of the medications that we've been able to get off of, that people that have gone through some of these challenges, because we're always challenging people to eat right, and they've gone off some of the medications. But we have a disclaimer. We may be coaches, but we're not doctors. And whatever you do, consult with your doctor first. But we can all agree by the time we end this in the next few minutes that junk foods are not good for you. Even the hydrogenated oils that all of them are cooked in have trans fats that are not good for you. They are killers. It's the worst oils that you could ever cook your food in. And most of our French fries and our chicken nuggets and when people fry up hamburgers, they're cooked in these oils. Our foods are cooked in these oils, and they're not good for us. Hydrogenated oils are not, I can't even pronounce it right now, but those oils, they're not good for us, and we need to recognize that. And we need to pull away from those things. So how can we prevent these? Or what do I eat if I can't eat all these things that are convenient? We have to get back to the way our grandmama and granddaddy and great-grandmama used to do things. We got to get back in the kitchen, people, and start cooking. And even as we cook, we have to learn new ways and use different oils and different seasonings, different herbs, different spices that are good for us. We have to retrain ourselves if we want to eat to live. We have to get off the junk food. Have to get the junk food out of our lives because it is killing us. As a nation, there are over 180,000 fast food restaurants. And it is said that as Americans, we eat fast food, whether it's out of your grocer's market or out of a restaurant or out of a gas station, out of a convenience store. We eat fast foods 4 to 5 times a week. We're culprits with being convenient, and we have to slow down. De-stress yourself. Take a deep breath, a woosah moment. Get a grip. Your life is at stake. Because what you eat is going to determine whether you have a long life or you experience premature death. If you live healthy or if you live sick. And so today we just want to come by and encourage you, suggest that you get the junk out. Get the junk food out. Get the newsletter. In the newsletter, we not only name the foods, but we tell you the ingredients in the foods and why they are alarmingly so bad for you. We need to change the image of how we view food and eat to live. Everything good for you, everything fast for you, everything convenient for you is not good for your body. And my last big culprit is milk does not do a body good. No, it does not. Milk, dairy products are high on the list. Why? Name one other animal in this world. Name one that drinks its own milk. Drinks another animal's milk, that drinks another animal's milk. We're the only species that drink other animals' milks. We need to be drinking plant-based milks, people. Rice, almond, coconut. Not cow's milk. Oh, well, the dairy farmers say we get calcium from it. You get more calcium from a plant-based diet than you would ever do cow's milk. Cow's milk is so hard to digest. And in some cases, in almost all cases, it turns to mucus. And mucus is where those diseases sit. If you ever got a colonoscopy, you'll see the mucus running out of your system. That's where your disease is. And we have to be careful with soy milk too, because the buildup of soy over time and soy products, they build mucus as well. So we want to be careful. You say, well, what can you eat? So many other things. Kevin and I, we post our meals, and we have other friends that post their meals every day. If you want to see these meals, I sometimes post it throughout social media, but we exclusively post a lot of what we do on GoBowl 365, Going Beyond Weightless 365. GOBWL 365 on Facebook and on Instagram. Join us so you can hear more and do more. Listen, we're starting our green smoothie detox on March 5th, and we're concluding on March 15th. Why don't you join us? In the box below, click the link, download your preparation guide. It's entitled Detox Your Body, Detox Your Life. Because detoxification is more than just what we eat. We need to detox our thoughts, detox our environment, detox even what we put on our body. Some of these perfumes and lotions, they're toxic, people. They may smell good, but they're toxic, and we're putting it directly on our skin that's been absorbed into our bloodstream. They're toxic. And they have a lot of companies out there that are doing natural products that smell just as nice, but they're clean living. We want to promote clean living. And we want to promote that we live a healthy, wealthy life. It's left up to you and I to create the life we want to love to live. And we do that first by getting the junk out. So today we talked about getting out the junk foods. Tomorrow on Sunday Soul Sessions, we're going to talk about getting the junk out of your thoughts, what you've been taught, what you've learned erroneously. What we're doing in our homes with our thoughts, with our training, with our traditions, with our cultural beliefs, that's really hurting us. And not only that, it's hurting the generations that are coming behind us. We want our generation, I know I want my children and my children's children to live a healthier life than I was afforded the opportunity to begin with, because I was just ignorant and didn't know. So I did exactly what my mama and my mama's mama ate and what they did. And that's passing down the generational curse right there. They ate chitlins, so we eat chitlins. They ate fried chicken, they ate all this other stuff, we ate it too. But today you're an adult and you can make a choice to eat to live. I hope you choose the latter. I'm Rhonda Ferguson-Lewis, your spiritual and transformational impact coach, telling you today to get the junk food out. Thank you all for joining me on today. I appreciate it so much. It's my pleasure to serve you in any capacity that we can that's going to cause you to be the best you that you can be in 2018. So hit me up on RFL, thewinningimage.net, if you want to see that top 24 popular junk food list, and click the link below and download Detox Your Body, Detox Your Life. I challenge you to join us for 10 days to detox this body, detox your mind, and detox your environment, March 5th through the 15th. Get prepared to join us. Get the book and prepare your home, your body, and your lifestyle to be able to detox for 10 days. It will change your life, guaranteed. Have a blessed and happy Saturday, and I hope to see you tomorrow. I'll deal with Jacob and how he had to have his mind detox, and why we must have our mind detox too, on Sunday Soul Sessions, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Facebook Live. See you there. Have a great, victorious day. Bye-bye.